Hi, it's Betsy at ISTMC, and today we're going to create fun, easy page tabs. And I think we all have a ton of these stickers, transfers from the dollar store. So absolutely grab them, take them out, and I'll share with you what we're going to be making in just a few seconds. We're going to transform these stickers, which I'll show you, into page tabs. Aren't they cool and super easy to make? So what will you need? As I said, these stickers. And again, shop all the things in your crafty stash. So these are, they're called Magic On stickers. And I don't know, I probably got these a year ago or 2 years ago. Who knows how long I've had these in my stash. And these are the crafter square. These are all crafter squares. These are rub-on transfers. And this one is also a rub-on transfer. Okay. Now, what are some of the other things as well? Grab a sturdy piece of cardstock and then just shop your stash. These are just, I don't even know, maybe this is from Tim Holtz, I think, but I'm just grabbing stuff that I have in my stash to make a few circles. You'll need a 1-inch paper punch, and if you don't have these ball chains, you can use ribbon. Okay, so just again think about the colors of your sticker, or what's the theme that you have in mind. Scissors and a few eyelets, glue of choice, and I prefer a clear glue versus the art glitter. For some reason it seems to work best for me. And your distress ink or ink of choice to accent the edges a little bit. And we will get started. Oh, but before I show you, before I start, let me show you. This is a journal that I made, as you can see, 2001. And what you'll be making is for holding, whether you want to add something, let's say a tag or a picture or whatever you are hoping to showcase or hold in place with your page tab. Is that not cool? So this is the front, and these are rub-ons that I used, and then I used some of the cardstock on the back with an eyelet, a ball chain, and the 3/4 inch circle with some paper in the front and the back, and I just simply distress the edges. Is that not super easy? But it's kind of also very fallish, so keep that in mind as well. So I've already made 2. So let me show you again. You slip this in your page like so. And I made this one on purpose so that it's to the left. Okay. And then this one will be to the right of the page. And you slip it in like so. Isn't that sweet? Again, you can also make a bunch of these, and if you do pen pals or swaps, or I mean, you can also sell these if you'd like at a craft fair. The possibilities are, without a doubt, endless. Okay, so let's get started. I will put this aside, and we'll choose the sticker that I want to work on next, and I'm going to choose this one. Okay, now these are pretty sticky to me, so I'm not going to adhere it with glue. I've already made a couple, and as I said, I didn't use any glue on it. Now these do have a little bit of ridges, so it may or may not affect your rub-on. So think of the rub-on that you want to use, the direction that you want the rub-on to be. And I think I want this one on the top. I'm thinking of doing a series as well of how to transform your Dollar Tree stickers into page tabs. I've worked on a couple of cool ideas, which I will be showing the next few days. So stay tuned for that. So I'm just I'm sticking it right on the corner that I want to accent or embellish, and then you'll need a bone folder. Whoa, see, you got to hold it because it will shift a little bit on you. The paper's really thin. You want to press. And even if a little bit, you know, doesn't stick to the sticker because of the laminate, it's not an issue for me. It happened to one of the stickers that I made. I moved it too fast. And as you see, not everything kind of, I mean, there's still a little bit on here, but it's no big deal. But I think that's actually super cool and super easy. And that's how you alter your sticker. Let's see if I can bring it up a little closer. There we go. And then what I'll do is cut this out, and I will be right back. Okay, so I cut out the sticker, and I also cut the back part of from cardstock. And again, I think this one is I got these at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and it's a little thicker than 110. But again, you can use cereal box that you probably have in your recycle bin. But I also want to add one more word from the rub-on pack that I have, and I'm going to use the word trust. And this time I want it sideways. I want to make sure that it's somewhat straight. And we'll rub it right on. As I said, these are super, super easy to put together. And depending on your journal theme, or if you're doing a swap with a friend, these are so quick to put together. And then you want to lift the plastic off, and look at that. I'm going to angle it a little bit. Okay. And then I will, before I put everything together, I do want to distress the edges just a tad. And I want to say that if you don't have, if you don't want to cut the backing to cover the back of your, the page tab, you can also use stencils, I mean sprays, washes. There's just a lot of other mediums that you can use if you don't want to cover the back with a piece of cardstock. Okay, so what I'll do next is choose the cover that I want for the back, and I like to label the top. I'll put top and top and front. That way I know, and I won't waste time trying to figure out which one is what. So that way I know that it will go like this. Okay, so I'm going to trace. This is the cover that I want. I'm going to trace this and glue it, distress the edges, and then we will put this together. So here you go. I added the cardstock to the back with some glue, distressed the edges, and this is how you will put it together. You'll take your eyelet setter and choose where. I'm using the 3/16, I believe. Want to make sure that you hold it in place, and you want to punch, add your eyelet, and that easy. And then choose the ball chain, which I won't close just yet because we're going to make a couple of dangles for the side. So this is where you'll need a 1-inch paper punch. Ooh. And choose your 2 circles, one for the front, the other one for the back, and I like to glue on the chipboard instead of the cardstock. It's just the preference, but it's totally up to you. Put this one on the front, the other one on the back. And again, you don't have to add the dangle that hangs to the side, but I love all things embellishments. It just adds a nice touch and accent to your artwork, whether it's a tag, a journal, if you're making jewelry, like so. And then I will also add a eyelet to this dangle. It's a little wet. Normally I give it a few minutes or so to dry, because I don't want the chipboard to completely bend on the upper edge. But what I'll do is I'll just make the hole a little bigger, and then add my eyelet so I minimize the bending of the chipboard, just like that. Okay. And then you put it through your ball chain. And again, if you don't have this, you can use ribbon, but I'm trying to use what I have in my stash. So that's that one. And then I'll show you how sweet it looks in your journal. Open your page and you'll slip it in just like that. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so that's the third one. We'll do one more. And I'm thinking of this tag. So I will grab this tag. I don't even know if they still have these stickers, but I don't know how often they switch these stickers out. But a friend of mine said sometimes you just got to go to different Dollar Tree stores and you've got to fish. Like this was in a basket, this particular sticker. It wasn't even on an end cap or on a hook. And I said, oh my gosh, I love the colors. And like I said earlier, I think I've had this for probably a couple of years, I think. My goodness. And if you don't like the sharp corners, you can trim it if you'd like. It's totally up to you. So what I will do now is trace quickly the back part just to show you how I do it. Okay. And then I like to put a T so that I know this is the top. And where I'm going to put the hole. And I now want to choose a rub-on. And I think I want something a little bigger. Let's try that it curves a little bit. I might try... I think I'm going to try this big one here. I hope you're all having a great day. It is 86 degrees out here in New England. Oddly enough, it's not humid. It's just absolutely divine today. And in a little while, I'm going to hopefully be connecting with a couple of crafty, faithful sisters. We try as often as we can, at least once a week, if our schedule is allowed, to get together. We do it virtually, and we either craft or we discuss Bible verses, scriptures. It's just such a blessing to spend time with like-minded people. Super, super cool. And I think it worked. Yes, let's go. That is so cool. How about that? Okay, so what I'll quickly do is distress the edges. You don't have to, but I love the effects it adds to your artwork. Okay. And now I will cut another rub-on, and I'm thinking, what would be a nice, I like this sideways. I think I'm going to do Discover. They also have these in gold, by the way. Like I said, it's hit or miss, but if you have a couple of stores in your area, some tend to carry different items. And I'm going to put Discover right on the clear part of the sticker so that the word stands out. Now remember, you want to hold it in place as best you can because it will shift on you, and you don't want to have too many crooked words. Although you could probably, if you make a mistake, alter it or juxtapose something else on it, like another rub-on or another clear sticker. So there's always ways to fix a little bit of slippage, or if you feel that you've made a mistake. And I think this worked. Let's see. Yes, let's go. Look at that. That is so easy. So folks, you've got to shop all the things that you have in your stash, because we all have a little bit of everything. At least I think we do. So what I'll do next is cut the tag, which is the backing, to the page tab. I don't know if this has been done online, but I don't think so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I did a quick search, and I've seen page tabs, but I've never seen with some of the Dollar Tree stickers, but I don't think I've seen these guys here. Okay. And actually, what I want to do is, let me show you what I meant earlier about using a stencil if you don't want to use cardstock to cover the back. And let's see here. Let's use the swirl. So if you don't want to cover the back page or side of the page tab, use a stencil. See that? And then distress the edges. You could, if you want, cover the inside and also use your stencil. You can cover the inside with cardstock. You don't have to, of course, but just to show you that that's another option. Okay. And then we will use our eyelet setter. Remember to hold it in place as best you can. Okay. Insert your eyelet. Okay. There you go. Super, super easy. And then I will punch 2 circles for the little dangle. Just add a little bit of glue here I'm running low, but I did pick some up the other day. Going at the front and the back. So I cannot wait to see what you create with your Dollar Tree stickers or any other sticker of choice that you might have. And for surezies, you'll see how easy it truly is to whip these up and use up all those things that we all tend to hoard. I know I'm a big hoarder, big time hoarder. And I need to start using all these things that I've had for years and years and years. So I'm going to punch a hole. And as I said, it might still be a little wet. Yo, it worked. Put an eyelet. And then put it through. I'm going to do it this way. How about that? I just want to move a few things to the side here so I can grab the journal and share the ones that we just made, that I just made. But I hope you're crafting along with me. Okay, so let's put this one in here. Let's see which page. How about this page? And you slip it like so. Is that not the easiest? So this is what we've made today. We made 2 page tabs. And even if there's a little bit of, an edge that's uneven, you could just, cut that out. No big deal, and distress it. But that's all for today. Thank you for stopping by. Hope it truly inspires you to create your own. Please like, and I want to say huge shout out and thanks to your lovely comments and all my new subscribers. Until next time, be blessed.